Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we break down the science behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Waffle Wizard 23. Thanks for the suggestion, Waffle Wizard. You asked, how do smoke detectors detect fire? Well, if you've been rudely awakened at 3 a.m. by a beeping alarm for seemingly no reason, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of smoke detectors, how they work, why they're so dramatic, and what you can do to keep them from making surprise performances in the middle of the night. Right here on Explaining Everything. Before smoke detectors, humans relied on two highly advanced fire detection methods: the smell of burning wood and their neighbors screaming, "Hey, your house is on fire!" It wasn't exactly the most reliable system, especially if you had a terrible sense of smell or deep-sleeping neighbors. But thanks to modern technology, we no longer rely on poor Carl next door to wake us up mid-nightmare. Instead, we have these genius little devices that detect smoke before flames take over your kitchen. These alarms have saved countless lives by providing early warnings and giving people time to react before disaster strikes. There are two main types of smoke detectors: ionization and photoelectric. One is fast, the other is fancy. Let's break it down. While both types serve the same purpose, they specialize in detecting different kinds of fires, making it essential to have the right one for your home. The ionization smoke detector is the action hero of the two. It's super sensitive to fast-burning fires, like when your frying pan suddenly turns into the gateway to Mordor. These fires produce little smoke but spread rapidly, making quick detection crucial. It works by using a tiny bit of radioactive material. Yes, radioactive. But don't panic. It's like the tiniest, politest Hulk. It ionizes the air inside the detector, creating an electrical current. When smoke enters the chamber, it disrupts this current, triggering the alarm almost instantly. On the other hand, we have the photoelectric smoke detector, the detective. It's more sensitive to slow, smoldering fires, like when you leave a candle burning while binge-watching your favorite show. Smoldering fires can burn for hours before bursting into flames, filling the room with dangerous smoke. This one uses a beam of light inside. When smoke enters, it scatters the light, setting off the alarm. Think of it like a laser security system in a heist movie, except instead of a criminal, it's just smoke rudely tripping the system. Since these fires can be just as deadly, having a photoelectric detector can provide critical extra time to escape. We've all been there. You're deep in dreamland, floating on a cloud, and suddenly, beep, beep, beep. Your smoke detector decides it's time for a battery change. Just when you are having the best sleep of your life, it chooses chaos. The answer? Science. Temperature changes at night can lower battery voltage, making the detector think it's time to tell you it's dying, right when you least want to deal with it. The drop in temperature slightly reduces battery power, triggering a low battery warning even if it was fine during the day. Pro tip: change your batteries during the day, or you'll find yourself negotiating with a piece of plastic at ungodly hours. It's a small habit that can save you from late-night frustration and ensure your alarm is always working when you need it most. Now, let's talk about the real menace here. Burnt toast. Why does a little smoke from your breakfast cause a full-blown siren? It's not like you burned the whole house down, just your morning bagel. Smoke detectors aren't exactly gourmet critics. They don't know the difference between charred artisanal bread and house fire. They're just programmed to detect any smoke. So even a small wisp from your overachieving toaster can set them off. Their sensitivity is what makes them effective, but it also makes them annoying during kitchen mishaps. The best way to avoid this: ventilate your kitchen or install a heat detector instead. It won't react to your questionable cooking skills. Another trick is placing your smoke alarm a little farther from the stove, while still ensuring it provides proper coverage. So, we've learned how they work, but do you test yours? Be honest. If you can't remember the last time you did, you're not alone. Most people forget until they hear that dreaded low battery chirp. Smoke detectors need testing at least once a month. It's simple. Just press the button, hear the beep, and boom, you've done your safety duty for the month. A quick test ensures the alarm will work when it matters most, potentially saving lives. If the alarm sounds weak, change the battery. If it doesn't sound at all, congratulations! You've just discovered it's been useless this whole time. And if you have a smart detector, check the app to make sure it's still connected and functioning properly. The future of smoke detectors is here. Smart detectors can send alerts to your phone, hush alarms remotely, and even connect to home automation systems. They're like the upgraded version of traditional alarms, offering convenience and extra safety. So now, instead of waving a towel like a maniac, you can silence the alarm from your couch. Technology, people. Some even come with built-in carbon monoxide detection, giving you double the protection in one device. So there you have it. Smoke detectors. Tiny but mighty. Annoying, yet life-saving. They may go off at the worst times, but let's be real. Better safe than sorry. These little devices are one of the simplest yet most effective ways to protect yourself and your home from fire hazards. Now go forth, test your smoke detectors, and for the love of a breakfast, keep an eye on your toast. A few seconds of prevention can mean the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major disaster. Stay safe, stay prepared, and may your alarms only sound when they're supposed to. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.